Defense in this arena tonight, Smitty. These teams are so good at getting stops.
Yeah, when you have teams that defend this well, you can't beat them off the dribble. The ball and body movement is going to be key tonight.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And the dunk by James.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Lowry against Bradley. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Siakam trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Now here is McGee after LeBron James's miss. Another shot. Tries yet again. And the layup good by McGee.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Siakam. That shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like that. Get the ball to Siakam close to the rim where he can put his size to work.
Now here's James. Defense is right there, and they double up James. Kicks it out to Bradley. Tries from 10. A second chance effort. In deep, McGee drops it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Lakers.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
He gets it in there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Rondo against Lowry. The 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Morris dishes to Caldwell Pope. Got it off in time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set. Now it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
Bringing my defense toughness, my experience playing with those two guys, one of the best in the game right now, and then helping those two here, and with my experience, what I learned.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to hit more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season start, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Now here is Davis. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 7 on the basket from Davis. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Now Powell following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Here's Boucher. Good work defensively by Morris.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Here's Powell. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Gasol slams it in.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
Here's Kuzma. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's covered by Rondo. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Rondo. The 3. The Lakers rebound. Out to Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. There's Hollis Jefferson. The shot's good. Hollis Jefferson's got his first 2 points. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top. They lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't... Lakers leading by 5.
The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group.
Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Raptors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Siakam looking around. McGee with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Davis finds Green. Here is McGee. Covered by Van Vliet. Trying to get open is Davis. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And you know, for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It really has been amazing. Everyone just kept waiting for them to fade, and it never happened.
LeBron up top. He's got 6. Green up on top. Lakers passing it around. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Avery Bradley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
James, the bounce pass. Here's Davis, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Toronto called for the foul. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. LeBron passes to Davis. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Siakam. Right wing. Here's Anunoby. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Raptors trail by 4.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
James finds Davis. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Misses the layup. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Causing havoc for offenses.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Toronto leading by 3, taking a look at the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Here's Davis. Nails the baby hook.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Lowry against Bradley. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Powell. Guarded closely. Pass to Davis. Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It's good.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Now the pass to Powell. Out to the right wing. Outside Lowry. The shot. The shot. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. It's Davis with the drive. Count that bucket. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
A heck of a talent. AD can score, score, score. And he's comfortable handling the basketball.
Siakam outside.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thanks so much, David. And Davis can't get it to go. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Toronto making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's McGee. And another shot. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Davis.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
Pass to Siakam. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. And so they foul intentionally. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for your Raptors, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
In a discussion of great two-way players in this league, sometimes Lowry gets overlooked, and that's a mistake.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Mark, how do you break down what went well for your team in winning this game tonight?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.